Hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is JT Sports Picks, the Cuban Oracle, and we will be talking about NFL Week number two, and we give some picks away. Remember, we already have a game this week in between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills, where the Bills destroyed the Miami Dolphins. In that one, they won easily. Dolphins lost his starting quarterback Tua Tagovailoa for a big injury, like another concussion, like he has been experiencing like a few years ago since his first season, and now he will be out for about 6 to 7 weeks of the season. The Dolphins are looking for a quarterback who can replace Tua Tagovailoa services. It's very sad news that this happens in the football, but it's a game and the way it is. So Tua, we hope he's feeling good and he's coming back as soon as possible. So we're looking forward to say hello to some of the comments and some followers that we have in Twitter. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter and in YouTube. So I will be posting pics day in and day night. And one of the followers who has been interacting with us is let me look at here. um, Peter Lorus at Peter Lorus on Twitter X. Um, he replied for the Yankees. Boston Red Sox speaks for this afternoon. Sean Broad, America Lover, Wilbur Schuler. His Twitter account is Paratroop Failed. Um, the Don also. This Brandon Narvaez. He talked yesterday about the Bills Mafia pick versus the Dolphins. Also Scott Stewart and Louis also follow me on Twitter. I really appreciate guys your comments and share this content to your friends and to your um, followers. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That helps us a lot, and they support us a lot in this venture. We're heading to week number two on NFL. We had already have one game, so it was the victory of the Buffalo Bills over the Miami Dolphins on the Thursday night football on Prime last Thursday. As I said, the Buffalo Bills destroyed the Miami Dolphins 31-10, and Tua left the game in the third quarter because of concussion. Let's take a look on some of the picks that I've given out this afternoon. We cashed the ticket with the Red Sox and the Yankees. I fade Gary Cole on that one. That's like the third time I fade him with results. And also we hit. Well, actually, we lost the bet on the total between the Miami Hurricanes football team and the Ball State Cardinals at Hard Rock Stadium. That game was postponed, and it was the game started like pretty late because of the rain, and at the end it went over 55. I thought that's gonna be under the number as it was bad weather in the area, but it wasn't. It wasn't the case. Number as it was bad weather in the area. So back on week number two, please subscribe to the channel and share this content. Uh, we have a couple of links in the description here that you can hit them and receive a bonus bet up to $50 if you sign up in Hard Rock Bet, the only app in Florida, and there is another one in Parlay Play where you can they match your first deposit and they give you like $10 in bonus bet as well. Let's go ahead and talk about the games for tomorrow. We'll be covering tonight in this late show only the games that started at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, and the first game we have is the game between the Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. So the favorites are the Ravens at minus 355. The line open 4.5, and right now, I'm sorry, the line open -8 for Baltimore, and right now is -9. But this team is very public. There are 90% of the bets on Baltimore Ravens. I think that there is like an overreaction on this team due to its performance against the Kansas City Chiefs in week number 1. And the total opens at 43.5 and is going down to 41.5. In my opinion, this is a very public bet on the Baltimore Ravens, and to be honest to you guys, I like the over 41.5 points on this one. I know Vegas Raiders struggle in his first presentation of the season. They lost against the LA Chargers 22-10, only 71 yards rushing yards in that game for the Vegas Raiders, and 257 air yards for the Vegas team. But however, I like them to take them at +9. I think there are too many points, and I also like the over 41.5. Small play in that one. The next game we have is the game between the LA Chargers and the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers are one of the worst teams in the leagues right now. This game is going to be in Carolina in the Bank of America Stadium at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. It's also a very public favorite, a very public road favorite in the case of the LA Chargers. They won the game, his first game of the season, and Carolina lost really bad. Carolina is cataloged like one of the worst teams right now in the NFL. But Chargers are very public, -3.5. Line went to -5, and the total is sitting right now in 38.5. It has been going down for like 4 points. It opened at 42, and now it's at 38.5. I don't have any specific bet here. I would like to take the Carolina Panthers, but that's so bad team that I don't have like any interest on this one. But the Chargers are very public bet as well here. So passing to the next game is between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys, the American team, cataloged as the American, or known as the team of America. New Orleans beat Carolina in the first week 47-10. That's not like to take it as an example. So the season is very young right now. And Dallas beat the Cleveland Browns 33-17 in Cleveland. These teams have been face each other a few times, but the last match was in December 2021, and their last games are being pretty close. The line opened -6.5. Dallas favorite right now is at -6, with a total open at 44.5, and it has been going up to 46.5. Dallas again, the Cowboys, as everybody knows, is one of the teams that the audience or all the fans follow, and is a very public favorite as well. So in this one, I will release an official bet, which is the New Orleans Saints plus the points. New Orleans Saints plus 6 points. Derek Carr is a very competitive athlete. He's stepping up in games like these, and he has been in like very, very tight games throughout his career. This is my pick in Dallas, receiving New Orleans Saints in AT&T Stadium tomorrow, Sunday, week number 2 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The next game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions in Detroit, in Michigan. Detroit, Michigan, the Ford Field Stadium, 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. Detroit favorite minus 6.5. Line has been moved to minus 7.5. The total sitting right now at 51. But I would like to take this one, making a total, an over bet over 51. I will be tracking throughout tomorrow morning until game time to see if I'm seeing another line movement. Baker Mayfield, his first game against Washington, he threw for 289 yards and 4 touchdowns in his first week. And Detroit, everybody remember that game. Detroit won in overtime 26 to 20 against the LA Rams in Detroit. So the second game in a row at home, favorite minus 7.5, total sitting in 51. Let's go to a break, guys, and we coming back really soon. Okay, next game on the board, Indianapolis Colts versus the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, Wisconsin, in Lambeau Field, 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. This one is interesting because Jordan Love is doubtful for this one. So I don't know if he's going to play or not. The line opened Green Bay favorites minus 5. And now the favorite is Indianapolis Colts minus 2. And the total has gone down from 47 points to 40. Really crazy. I'd rather not to take this one, as it has been a very strong line movement from minus 5 for the favorite to minus 2 for the underdog, making now the visiting team underdog at minus 2. I'm sorry, favorite at minus 2. And one of the things that catch my attention is Anthony Richardson. It's his second season, but he's gonna be against Malik Willis for that one. So I'm not pretty sure whether side to take on this one. I would say Indianapolis Colts, but I don't put in the trigger on this one at this moment. Next game, New York Jets against the Tennessee Titans. In this one in particular, this game is gonna be in the Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Jets visiting the Tennessee Titans. Jets lost her first appearance of the season versus the San Francisco 49ers. And the Titans lost against the Chicago Bears after winning after 3 quarters. They lost that one 24-17. In the case of the New York Jets, the line has opened -4 for the Jets as a road favorite, now sitting -3.5, and the total right now at 41 points, but it opens at 43.5. I don't have any particular interest on this one either. This is like an Indianapolis Green Bay game, so I'm not interested. I don't have any pick for you guys until game time. So we'll see. We'll be tracking these games and all the ones that we don't have pick. And if we find an edge or something interesting, we're gonna be posted it on social media, on Twitter. That's the Twitter X, the other platform that I use. I only use Twitter and YouTube for the videos. Sometimes I record videos on Twitter X, but I prefer to do it right here in YouTube. Next game, Cleveland Browns at Jacksonville Jaguars in the Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, 1 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. The Cleveland Browns didn't look well on its first presentation at home versus the Dallas Cowboys, and they end up losing that game easily versus the Cowboys. And we really bad performance by Deshaun Watson, who is now involved in many personal and trial issues. I like the Jacksonville Jaguars. I bet it at the beginning of the week on -3. This is the current line, -3 points, and it opened at -2. I think it's gonna be an easy win for more than 3 points for the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. The Jaguars is a great team. They lost in the first week of the season in Miami against the Dolphins, 20-17, like in a last-minute field goal scored by the Miami Dolphins. Again, official pick: Jacksonville Jaguars -3. Next game, the San no I'm sorry the next game is the 49ers versus the Vikings. San Francisco 49ers versus the Minnesota Vikings. On this one, I have my concern on this one. San Francisco won't have Christian McCaffrey for an injury on the first game of the season. Minnesota did it pretty good, but against a very bad team in the week 1. Line open -7. San Francisco 49ers road favorite. Now is -4.5. And total is sitting right now at 46.5. I will be tracking as well this game until game time and see if we can find any edge of that one. The next game, and I'm going to stop on this one, is between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots in Gillette Stadium, 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. Throughout all my years in this industry, Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots has been the worst teams to handicap in my handicapping experience. It was crazy when Tom Brady used to play for the New England Patriots, and then with the Bill Belichick era, really crazy, like on the same way the Seattle Seahawks. So these teams, New England, remember, upset Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati on week 1, taking away many people in the Survivor contest in Vegas in the Circus Sports Survivor contest. And in this time, the line is Seattle -3, and the total is sitting at 41 now, 38.5. Probably go small in the total, going to the under in the total of this game. The last game, and I don't even put a picture of that one because I consider it's a really bad game. I don't have any opinion on that one. Is the game between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders in Washington. Line -1.5 and total 43, but I don't have any particular interest on that one. Again, these are the games at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The other games for tomorrow's card will be starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time with the following matches. At 4:05, LA Rams at Cardinals. It's even, the line is even. It's a pick'em game, and the money line. Pittsburgh Steelers, Denver Broncos, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time, CBS. Pittsburgh road favorite -2.5. Bengals at Chiefs at 4:25 Eastern Time. Kansas City favorite at home -6. Chicago Bears in the Sunday Night Football at Houston Texans. Houston -6.5 favorite. And the Monday Night Football, the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles on ESPN Monday, September 16. Philadelphia home favorite -6 point. This is it for today. Not too many official picks. Only the one that I told at the beginning, Vegas +9, and the over on that one. Then New Orleans Saints +6, and the game between Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Detroit Lions over 51 points, and the game between the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars -3 points on Jacksonville. It's only the 4 picks that I have so far. If I found again another edge or a very good pick with value, I will let you guys know through my Twitter X account. This is it for today. This is JT Sports Picks, the Cuban Oracle. Please subscribe to the channel and share this content, which is totally free. Enjoy your bets, bet responsible, and remember that bankroll management is a very essential key on this industry.